Hi, and welcome back to Bounce Forward with me, Tiff Hall. I'd like to acknowledge the traditional custodians of the land on which I'm recording this podcast, the Wurundjeri people of the Kulin Nation. I pay my respects to elders, past and present. Anne-Marie DM'd me, and Anne-Marie, you are a long-time ninja in my TXO community. I know you. You've been very committed to the program for many years now. And you wrote in with a great question. These cold, dark mornings are so hard to get out of bed. The only thing that keeps me going, I know that this is the one part of the day that is just for me. And I think you're referring to your training and getting up and pressing play on a home workout, which is the bee's knees because you can do it in your pajamas with the heater on in the comfort of your own home and not have to get out in the cold to go to the gym. Let's talk about not hibernating in winter. I'm really proud of you, Anne-Marie, getting it done. But it was like 2 degrees this morning, and even doing a home workout this morning, I was like, no, I just want to sleep. Like, it is really hard to get out of bed. So let's chat some tips to get moving as winter sets in. I think Anne-Marie is right. You have to find the right fit for you, and enjoyment is so important in winter. So you do what you love in fitness and stick to it. For me, winter, I change my training a little bit more. Facing a HIIT workout every single day, I can't bear it, but I might do a bit more boxing, or I can't even bear going for a run in the cold, dark mornings. You know, I really want to just be at home doing something. So I'll look at the TXO app and just choose something fun, like maybe I do a dance workout or something. So make sure that you find the right fit for you. Now, Anne-Marie, you've been a part of our community for many, many years, and I think that's the secret sauce. You've got to find fitness folk that support you. So buddy up and find people that motivate you and keep you accountable. That is a huge secret that not many people tap into. So say you're a runner, go find a run club. If you are really enjoying dance, and maybe go and try dance classes or something like that. Find a little community. And online, there are little communities popping up for every type of movement you can imagine. Join the Facebook group. Get involved. Post what I call a welfie, a workout selfie every day in the community and say, I got it done, and tag your workout buddy. Like, I love doing home workouts, but I will FaceTime a friend and we'll do it together, or Zoom a friend and we'll do the same workout. So it's really nice. And I know it's a bit of a hangover from COVID, but it does keep you accountable, and you can't always meet up with people because of schedules and stuff like that. So just doing it online, it's just brilliant. So find your fitness folk online, and then focus on mental health benefits. So it gets me out of bed thinking, you know what, this is immediately going to make me feel better, less stressed, more relaxed. You may suffer seasonal affective disorder. Like, that is very true. Some people are very affected by the changing of the seasons, but you've got to embrace feel good about feeling good, and get up and just move and focus on how well you'll feel after. I think that's something that no one loves the first 5 minutes of exercise. It feels gross, and whether it's the first 5 minutes of my run, first 5 minutes of a home workout, first 5 minutes of strength training, I'm like, F this, you know, I hate this. Why am I doing it? Like, my muscles feel stiff, my joints are sore. Like, it takes a while to warm up and get into it. So then those endorphins kick in and you're like, man, this is the best thing ever. And then afterwards, you feel like you can just take on the world. And it gives you that confidence. So focus on that feeling. Next, I sleep in my activewear in winter, okay? And Ed always complains that I feel like a seal because I'm like in my lycra tights, and he's like, oh, like it's not soft, you know, and cozy clothes. But I will sleep in my tights and just a really loose, comfy crop, you know, and a long sleeve, like light shirt. Then all I have to do is just literally get out of bed. And for me, that really works. I don't have to make decisions about what am I going to wear, how am I going to get dressed. And those decisions fatigue you and delay you. And then you start negotiating. Maybe I'll just have a coffee first. Maybe I'll just check what's going on with Instagram. And then before you know it, your window to work out has disappeared. And for me, the kids are up and then, I've lost that time. On the other hand, you might be the person that likes to get dressed, because getting dressed and gearing up in your head, it's like getting your head in the game. It's a pre-game ritual for you. So I also understand, but make sure you lay out your clothes the night before. Take the decision fatigue out of it. Another tip that I really love doing in winter is setting a new goal or trying something new. So say you love to run, set that goal that you want to best your 5K time. You want to do a PB, or maybe you want to join a run club for the first time. Maybe you want to go further with your distance or faster. Setting a new goal. Perhaps you are a member like you, Anne-Marie, on TXO, and you've never tried the dance workouts because you think, the choreography, it might be a bit scary. Maybe you set yourself the goal that I'm going to do one a week. Or maybe you're really freaked out by yoga because it's so bendy and it takes a lot of strength and control, and you're not that flexible, but maybe you set yourself the goal to try some yoga or somatic Pilates, something different. Just try it. The other tip that I give people is the 10-minute warm-up rule. Just do it for 10 minutes. And like I said, I friggin' hate the first 5-10 minutes of my workout, but I stick to the 10-minute rule because I know that those endorphins start pumping after 10 minutes and then I'm stuck. I love it. And I start to feel it and groove with it, and you're moving with it. So even if I'm on the treadmill and 1 minute feels like the longest minute of my life, I will hang in there for 10 minutes because I know I will hit my stride and just love it in 10 minutes time. So the 10-minute endorphin rule is really important. I also realize that everyone's really busy and the mental load on women is horrific. Like, women do have more of the mental load. So what I aim to do, and it doesn't matter what you do, what job you're in. I'm a CEO of a little company. I still make my workout times an appointment, and bosses don't cancel. I make that appointment and I schedule it in, and I make sure that I don't cancel that. So in my diary, if it's a 5 a.m. workout, it's in there every day. Or if it's an 11 o'clock workout when my daughter's having a nap or something, that's in the diary every day. And I don't cancel that, and I show up. You feel like you get more momentum that way. And everyone's always stuck on motivation, but momentum is what keeps you going. Consistency, building on it, that'll help make the habit stick. And once you've got a habit, then you're flying. It's easy. So let's talk about morning workouts, because often it's when people talk about working out in winter, usually it's the cold mornings that are the hardest. So mornings are great. You're more likely to get it done without distractions or negotiating with yourself all day. So scheduling a morning workout, I'm all about it and I love it. And the only thing that I think has irritated me about having children is that my morning routine has changed. And I used to always exercise as soon as I woke up, but now I have to wake up earlier and do it before the kids get up. There was a time there when I couldn't even do that because babies don't sleep, and it was just all, a cluster. But working out first thing in the morning is just the best. Your post-workout energy will last you all day long, which is the best reward, and those endorphins will increase your motivation and set that healthy intention all day to do other things that are also healthy, like eat a healthy breakfast, and that cascades into a healthy morning tea, into a healthy lunch, into drinking more water, and just looking after yourself better. It gives you that exercise satisfaction that you don't want to undo your great workout you did in the morning by, eating junk all day, for example. So it really does help. It revs your metabolism. It improves your circadian rhythms to help you snooze better at night. And it increases your focus and your mood, releasing those endorphins early. And so you are more likely to be more focused at work. So my top tips now, I'm going to give you my top tips for becoming a morning workout person in case you're not. So before I go to bed, I don't know if this is actually a thing, but I will visualize myself waking up at a certain time. And I will sit there, and with all the energy that I have for just 3 minutes the night before, I visualize myself getting up and looking at my phone and it being 5 a.m. Visualize that happening. Visualize getting up, getting dressed or getting out of bed in your activewear, moving downstairs, finding the remote, pressing play on a workout. Okay. And I will visualize. And almost always, and I'm not lying, I will wake up at that time. It could be 4:30, it could be 5, it could be 5:05 because I've tried to test it before. And I will wake up at 5:05, no jokes. Then set your alarm 5 to 7 minutes before you want to wake up. Okay. So it just gives you some time for your brain to come alive and get online. Drink water as soon as you get out of bed. Helps flush out toxins and wake you up a little bit. I've already talked about laying out your workout clothes the night before, so there's no time to negotiate with yourself or sleeping in your workout clothes. And then my biggest tip to become a morning workout person is to follow a program that takes the guesswork out of the workout you're doing. So imagine you got to get up. Then you got to think about how long are you going to work out for? What exercises are you going to select to do? How many reps? How many sets? Is it time-based? Is it rep-based? Like, what am I doing? And then the fatigue and the drama in that. It's too much hard work. Of course, people procrastinate and never get it done. So follow a program. Find an online trainer that you love and adore, like me, and do a program. Don't think about it because it'll just delay the workout. So have a plan. That is my top tip. Thanks so much for listening to Bounce Forward. I love having your company, so please DM me on Instagram at tiffhall_XO and let me know what questions you'd love me to cover. Don't forget to rate and review me on your podcast app. Speak soon. Happy days.